want you to listen. When a man doesn't have a job and he has a sex drive, which is natural, if he's a natural man, he's gonna like a woman. Of course, that's gradually being changed, you know. But if you're a natural man, you are attracted to a female. And if you are attracted to a female and you like her, soon the natural attraction in male and female will give rise to sexual stimulation. And sexual stimulation will give rise to the act that they call making love. They call it making love because it's the act that creates life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother.
But with us, it's not really a desire to create life or to procreate human species. It's a desire to have pleasure. And we know that the female God has made to give pleasure. But she's not to give pleasure to somebody who has not earned the right to pleasure by enduring the pain of being a producer. I want you to listen good. A man does not need pleasure if he's doing nothing. You know, recreation. Recreation. Recreation.
Yes, sir.
Recreation.
Yes, sir. Recreation.
Comes after work.
Work.
Not before work. Not in place of work. But recreation comes after work. Solace and comfort and consolation comes after struggle.
Go ahead.
When God made a man, he made the man to struggle. He made the man to overcome difficulty. He made the man to become a producer. He made the man to multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it. He gave man power and dominion to carry out what God had ordained in the very nature of a man. And if a man does his job, God says, I'm going to give you a woman to help you do your job. But a woman can't help a man do nothing. A woman got to help a man do something. And if a man is a do-nothing man, he can never keep a woman, because a woman is made by nature to be your helper. A man doesn't need help to sit around and do nothing. Are you with me? So, as a man, if you don't have any program, you don't have any aim, you don't have any purpose, you don't have any project that you are working to develop, you don't need a woman. So now, wait. But your nature makes you to feel, I need a woman. Now, of course, if you're a natural man, your nature make you feel, I need a woman. And the woman is made to feel she needs a man. So we meet. And we are attracted to each other. And we fall in love with each other. And that's wonderful. And then sex follows. And then, without planning, an accident takes place. And she says, whoops, there it is. Hey, baby, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant, baby. What you telling me for? You know what to do. Now, brothers, when you don't have any money in your pocket and your children are at home crying, how do you feel? When you go home and your wife is working, but you can't find a job. You just graduated from Texas Southern, is it? Texas Christian? Some other college? And you go for a job and they tell you, oh, I'm sorry, you're overqualified for this one. Or they tell you, I'm sorry, you don't have enough qualifications for this one. But it seems that your wife is qualified to hold any position. I notice black women on television sitting next to anchor men, or she's an anchor woman. So they've already fulfilled the requirement. They've hired a minority and a black. And a black. But it's not you. That's right. And since you and I, as a people, have not learned how to create a job, and you know it takes money in this world to live, then the only avenue open for you as a man is either join the army and be all that you can never be in the society, so that you can be sent all over the world to fight for a democracy that you don't know anything about at home. Or you can be in the neighborhood, and I tell you what, you can make a lot of money if you start small and grow big. Here's what I want you to do. Just go around and steal hubcaps. And after you do that, well, break into the car, get the radios. After you do that, well, take the car. Now you don't have to wait till the people sleep. Just go up to them and say, get out. I got this. And if they open their mouth wide enough, shoot them in it. Just look at the degeneration now. Come on, brothers. I know it's painful to be a black man in America. Real pleasure was never meant to come from a woman. Listen, I'm going to say that again. Real pleasure was never meant to come from a woman. Women give men pleasure, but real pleasure comes from creative thinking and then seeing what you think come into reality by the work of your hands. That's real pleasure. Reverend Jackson has experienced real pleasure. Because this house was an idea in his mind. An architect took it from his mind and put it on paper. He gathered his flock and they went to work, and what was an idea became reality. The word became flesh. So on the day that this house was opened, joy that no female could give, because now this house, this reality from the mind can house thousands now that can be inspired to go out and make a difference in the world. But as long as you as a man lay down at night and dream about your greatness, but you are never able to manifest how great you are, then the pain of being non-productive makes you seek pleasure that keeps you non-productive. Non-productive. Look at it. Look at it, brothers. Each one of you is in pain. As a black man in white America, we're in pain, brothers. We live with constant pain. Nobody knows our pain but God and us. When you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you know deep down inside you are as great as any man of greatness that you've heard about, read about, or seen in real life, you know you are as great as any one of them, possibly greater. But there's no avenue of opportunity to allow you to demonstrate your individual greatness. Then this breeds frustration. It breeds bitterness. It breeds envy and jealousy. You look behind us at the heavyweight champion of the world. As a black man, you know we have always loved our champions, because it's something to watch a man in a ring deal and win. And you know that Evander Holyfield works hard to be who and what he is. He doesn't climb into the ring without having made a great sacrifice of time. And he's in pain. He puts his body through pain to condition himself for what he's about to face. Every man has that same ability to be a champion, maybe not in the ring, but each one of you is a champion in your own right. But if you have no way to show it, no opportunity to prove it, then we end up worshiping the champ rather than worshiping God. Or we end up being envious of the champ. Look at what he got. Shoot. He ain't nothing. And so our community is filled with envy, jealousy, strife, contention, bitterness, frustration, hatred, murder, because we are unfulfilled as men.